Hello and welcome to the Hugh Hattrick channel, and it's Time Trial Thursday, and that means we're going to show you how to get gold on this week's time trial. Now today we have the Ford Mustang Shelby, I think GT350 in Wimbledon colours, simply according to the options list, and we're at Deep Forest Raceway, which is a lovely combination. The car is fun to drive on its Comfort Sport tyres, so I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun trying to do this combination. Now at the time of recording this we needed to get a 147 to get gold, but you want to get a good bit underneath that. So let's have a look and see what happens. You can see on my right hand side the times were coming down. I was in the 46s, but this was my best lap, so let's see how it unfolded. So coming down the start finish straight, we'll go on the bonnet cam. It's quite a good one, braking just before the 150 board and really having to brake hard and hard and hard. I mean, it takes an awful lot to get it to slow down, but hugging that inside curb and then up the hill and getting as good an acceleration as we can, and then over to the left. The car will slide quite a bit, balancing a little bit, taking a bit of curb and grass, and then a bit more curb, almost on the big kind of black tiles there, and then accelerating out underneath the tunnel, braking gently. This car, the energy easily goes from one end to the other, so you've got to be quite smooth, trying to get a nice line through there so we can basically straight line it, braking as we go over the curb, accelerating gently and then holding it round to the left to get as much as we can on the outside, and then braking again, trying to get that inside curb and then accelerating nice and early, and up we go up the hill into the tunnel. And this car, you could change up about 78, 79 mile an hour in second gear, and then a bit more. It was about 108 in third if you really rev it out. But there you go, that's my best time of 108.175 for the second sector, and then braking in between the 150 and the 200 hard as you can. You've got to brake so early, and we just managed to clip that inside curve and accelerate out. I had traction control on one here just to help me out a little bit, and that gave me a reasonable exit. Sometimes it can slow you down, to be fair, because it's dealing with wheel spin, and this car does like to wheel spin. So you head round onto the start finish straight. It's a lovely circuit, and actually this is a really good fun combination. And there you have it, a 145.796, hopefully safely into the goal times for the next couple of weeks. But let's do it again from a different angle so that you can get to see it properly in case you missed anything. So coming on to the back straight, the start finish straight under the lights, there we go. Look out for the 150 board. We're going to brake just before that, braking as hard as we can, try not to turn too much as we brake, trying to get that left hand curve, and we've got it reasonably well out there, and I stayed in second gear, trying to, everything has to be done smoothly to get the best out of this car, because you can see how easily the back end will step out if you brake too early or brake with too much force, especially anywhere near a corner, and so many of these corners are banked, it makes a real difference. So we're braking again nice and light, and then try and balance it with the throttle. We're almost just touching the grass there, and then straight line this section here as much as you can, and then dab on the brakes as you go over the curve, holding it in the inside left and accelerating out, try and kind of blend it in, and then braking nice and smoothly, and then getting that inside curve, accelerate out nice and early. I'm quite sure that's where there's a lot more time in there. I'd be interested to know what your times are and what you think of the video as well, and welcome as well to our new and existing subs, because we've been back up to 670 again, and hopefully we'll continue to rise and get well over 700 in the next wee while. So we're looking out for between the 150 and the 200 board, really just before the 150 board, braking as hard as you can, try and get that nose into the curb, and then accelerating out nice and smooth. And there you go, on to the final corner here, the right. You can almost straight line it, watch you don't go over that left bollard there, the green bollard, and then straight line as much as you can as you come down the hill, so that you don't lose any speed as you go onto the straight. And as we come over onto the line there, it should be a 145.796. So there you go, that's how to get gold on this week's time trial. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Drive fast. but drive your bus even faster. See you soon.